All right, today we got Tay Duece.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Tay, welcome to Villain TV, my brother.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling good. So it's your first time on Villain TV, so I want to start from the very beginning. Where was you born and raised?
I was born up north, but I came to the south down here in Florida where I jumped off the porch at. So, man, I'm from Tampa, man. Tampa, Florida, man.
Okay. What was your upbringing like? One parent home, two parent home?
About about the first half, you feel me? I had my pause, you feel me? Can't even lie. But then I just ended up living with my mama. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and my mama and my little brother. Yeah, shit. Gotta get it how we living now, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. Yeah, any brothers and sisters growing up?
Now I got my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Free little bro, you know what I'm saying? Free little bro. But yeah, I got a little brother. And then I got a older brother, but I don't really know cuz, so I ain't really, you feel me, ain't really tripping on that. So it's just me and my little brother, you feel me? And then I got my brother, but it's, you feel me? So let's slide. You feel
Okay,
me? Yeah.
okay. What was it like growing up in Tampa?
Shit, like any other neighborhood, rough, you know what I'm saying? You got your junkies, you got your fiends, you got your, you know what I'm saying, people that's trying to make it out, you got your hustlers, you feel me? You got it all, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular neighborhood shit, you feel me?
That's real. Who you listening to you when you were younger growing up?
It's a few people I listen to. So I do it by eras, you feel me? I'm still a young nigga, but I do it by eras, you know what I'm saying? So what got me into the music was Snoop Dogg, Eminem, you feel me? When
Okay.
I first heard it. But then it went to Wayne, you know what I'm saying? And then that era took over. And then I mainly like when I got to high school and shit, I listened to Rich Homie a lot. And now I either listen to myself or I listen to, you know what I'm saying, a few other artists, but you know what I'm saying? I'm really on the journey working on my craft right now, so I ain't really trying to be listening to other people's music like that right now, you know what I'm saying?
Well, honey, how did you come up with the name Tay Deuce?
So my name Deontay type shit, you feel me? So I just certify that as Tay, you know what I'm saying? Keep it short. And Deuce really came from me saying shit twice, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes sir, you know what I'm saying? Just little shit I just say twice, you know what I'm saying? And it just stuck for years, you know what I'm saying? And I just put Deuce, you know what I'm saying? So people always saying I'm saying shit twice, or you know what I'm saying? Pour Deuce inside the four, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just Deuce, you know what I'm saying? And we be telling bitches about it, you know what I'm saying? For the, you know what I'm saying? But that's about it, really.
Well, honey, how old was you when you started getting into the rapping and the music?
Rapping, I'll probably say about shit 14 when I started like just freestyling and rapping, you know what I'm saying, and just chilling with the folks, you know what I'm saying, my dogs and shit in school and shit like that. But I ain't really start taking it serious until about two 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, some change like that. You know what I'm saying? That I'm trying to do this shit for real, you feel me? Because I know I been had it, you know what I'm saying? I just got to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, honey, well, honey, who influenced you early on in your music career?
I'll see. The first person I seen freestyling and doing it was my big cousin, and it was intriguing. But influence is really just music. It was just music in general, you know what I'm saying? Like different styles, different art, the culture, you know what I'm saying? It was just different. So it was just the music.
That's real.
You know what I'm
That's real.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So people looked you up right now and they had to click on one song of yours to listen to. What song should that be?
Major League. I just dropped it with it's a video, so you can't listen to the song unless you watch the video. You know what I'm saying? That would be the song I choose as of right now, for sure.
Okay. All right, Tay. So I got a lot of music questions here for you, my brother. I just want to get your thoughts and opinions on, just see what you think.
Talk to me.
All right, first question. Do you think talent still matters as much as it used to, or is consistency still more important now?
Consistency. Just because of the fact that you could have the talent, but if you ain't pushing it and doing everything you can to try to get seen, it really, unless you have a unique voice, you know what I'm saying, and a niche, you know what I'm saying, a type of swag, and you know what I'm saying, a type of energy that nobody else can match. You feel me? Then it's gonna be hard to play the game. But most of the time, it's gonna be consistency because if you keep pushing, they're gonna keep seeing, and then eventually they're gonna have to listen. You know what I'm saying? So consistency is the key to success. You know what I'm saying? Really though.
100. 100. Has social media helped real artists or made it harder to stand out?
Say that one more time.
I got you. Has social media helped real artists or made it harder to stand out?
I mean, it made it easier because it's more access to more people, so you can see, you know what I'm saying, different things every day. So if you posting something different every day and a person seeing something different every day, they ain't got no choice but to see what, you know what I'm saying, you got going on, because it's either they're gonna get tired of seeing you and then see what you got going on, or they're gonna like what they see and they're gonna see what you got going on. So they really help, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it helped.
That's real. Is the music industry more oversaturated or more competitive than ever?
Oversaturated, because it it's people that it's people that make good music, but then you got folks that really can't make music, but they got the consistency, you know what I'm saying, and the type of support system that's gonna show the people like he can do it. But in reality, he can't rap, or you know what I'm saying, they can't rap, or whatever the case may be. But you just, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying. It's just you gotta. That's why you gotta keep going, man. Really though.
100.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think artists today rely too much on image and not enough on music?
Yeah and no, because image is a big part too. You know what I'm saying? Image is a big part too. If you ain't got the image, you can sound terrific. But if you ain't got the image behind it, they really just gonna look at you like this just another ordinary person that can sing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't putting no effort for to it, then that's just gonna be you. Then you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on everybody, but you know what I'm saying. You just got to keep going and doing what you're doing.
100. Is dropping music too often hurting artists more than helping them?
No, you gotta keep dropping music because if you don't, then they're not gonna hear what you're about. But in a sense, don't drop too much music because then if you drop everything down, you know what I'm saying, and it'd be like some of them flop or some of them hit, then you gonna be in a scramble, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta let them feel and actually listen to what you got going on one track so they can understand where you're coming from before you give them more. But you gotta also keep dropping because consistency is the key, as we, you know what I'm saying, much mentioned.
That's real. That's real. Do you believe artists should master one sound or constantly reinvent themselves?
Always perfect your craft. Always perfect your craft. Now, always find yourself, you know what I'm saying, but always perfect your craft because you don't want to sound the same for your whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like, switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Get versatile. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear range. You know what I'm saying? So if you got it, you can, but always perfect your craft no matter what. Even if you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Even if you stop for a while, still be perfecting your craft in that time down. You know what I'm saying?
100. Do you think music careers are shorter now than they used to be?
Yeah, because people can't rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'd be the image, like, you know what I'm saying? If you sounding the same and doing the same thing every song and just constantly, you know what I'm saying, having one sound, it's like people gonna eventually get tired of it, and that's just your career. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta always, you know what I'm saying, perfect your craft and try new things.
100. Are artists too focused on streams instead of building real fans?
Yeah, yeah. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you gotta they gonna get the streams and gonna get the pay. But the fans is what's gonna solidify and let you know like they got your back, and you know what I'm saying, you in it for real. You know what I'm saying. So I'm always gonna go with fans first. You know what I'm saying, me personally. But you know what I'm saying. We're gonna see how the game go.
Is grinding quietly more effective than chasing attention online?
Most deaf. You want to get some valid. I ain't gonna say validation. You want to get some attention. You know what I'm saying, on the social sites and stuff like that. But grinding in silence, you know what I'm saying? So when you can hit them, you know what I'm saying, you know what's coming next, you know what I'm saying? You're already on top of it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be waiting and none of that, you know what I'm saying? So always grinding in silence, you know what I'm saying? Never let them know your next move either, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, grinding in silence, for sure.
Do you think artists overthink their music too much now?
I mean, I can't speak on every artist, you know what I'm saying, every other artist, but for me, I didn't have times where I overthought it, but you know what I'm saying. Once you get out of that phase and like you just be on some shit like you don't care who, you know what I'm saying, fuck with it or not, you dropping your shit and you popping your shit, then it's gonna go far. You know what I'm saying. So you gonna grinding, you gotta keep going. You feel me?
That's real. Is perfection killing creativity in music today?
Perfection create. No, cause you ain't never perfect, and shit ain't never to perfection. It's always gonna be a flaw. You know what I'm saying? And as an artist, you gonna know, like, you can. Everybody else can say like that's your best work, but in your head, it's still something that can be done. It's still something that's just missing. It's still something that you can get to it to make it more better. So it ain't never perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be perfection, but working towards it always gonna be the best option.
100. Do artists make better music when they stop trying to please everyone?
Yeah, yeah. Cause you're gonna make the music you wanted to be made, and that's what's gonna show who you are as a person and as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So if you can blow off of the shit that you want instead of what they want, then you got something special going on.
Do you think pain makes. Oh man, somebody try to text. Do you think pain makes better music than happiness?
Pain music, it's always gonna be somebody in pain. So yeah, but you gotta have the happy, you know what I'm saying, and the good times too. Cause you can't have good without bad, and you can't have bad without good. So you know what I'm saying. The pain music gonna always stand out, but the happy music and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying.
Should artists trust their instincts more than outside opinions?
Yeah, cause a lot of people tell you can't do it or you won't be able to do it, and then if you listen to them, then you ain't gonna never do it. But if you take it upon yourself and just try, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't make it, if you just try, you never know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? You gotta prove your haters wrong, brother.
That's real. Do you think artists lose authenticity once they find a sound that works?
No. I feel like it depends on the artist. Cause you got two sides to it. You got the one artist that if they find a sound and they find a sound, then they know they can go off the wall. You know what I'm saying? They can go crazy. But then you got some that'll find a sound and just ride it the whole way, and it's like people gonna eventually get tired of it. So you gotta learn how to switch it up.
Is experimenting worth the risk, or should artists play it safe?
Shit, take the risk, experiment, cause you never know what you gonna get out of it. You know what I'm saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, brother. I'm shooting from half court every time. So we gonna experiment. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm a scientist. Fuck it. You ain't gonna get no fucking results if you don't try and experiment. So you gotta keep going.
Can an artist evolve without losing their core identity?
Yeah, if you stay within yourself and not listen to all the outside people and people get in your head and let that money get to your head, and you know what I'm saying, and you doing all the extra shit, yeah, you can thrive and keep your inner self. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to manage it. You know what I'm saying?
100. Is independence really freedom or just more responsibility?
More responsibility out here in these streets. Nigga, it's hard. Shit. It ain't nothing but fucking responsibility, man. Yeah.
Do you think labels still matter as much as they used to?
Yeah and no. If you know how to work the game independently and you can blow independently, you can get, you know what I'm saying, big, but eventually a label gonna step in. You should, I feel like you should hop on that, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you gotta read everything, read your contracts, and make sure the shit go your way. You know what I'm saying, and not their way. And don't just hop in some shit you don't know because bitch they offering you some cheese. Like, nah, it's way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? We need generational wealth out here. You know what I'm saying? Not just instant wealth.
That's real. That's real. Are artists rushing to sign deals too early?
Shit, I can't speak on everybody because everybody got a different situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got different problems in their life and shit they need to handle. So I really can't, you know what I'm saying, speak on that situation on everybody else's behalf. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Is branding just as important as the music now?
Yeah. Because if you gotta have a brand, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a brand, you gotta have a story, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring something to the table, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here and, you know what I'm saying, strangling for pieces and shit.
Do you think artists should treat music more like a business?
Yeah, because it is a business. But if you love it, you ain't really gonna see it as a business because it's something you love to do and it's your craft and it's your passion. But at the end of the day, it's still business. So, you know what I'm saying? Business is business.
Is owning your sound more important than exposure?
Hell yeah. Because, biz, you don't want nobody else taking your shit and then getting paid off of it and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, they fucking you over and shit. You better own your voice, nigga. Let them know who you are. Real talk.
100. Are artists too quick to follow trends instead of building something timeless?
Yeah, but some of them trends, as a person, if you're a person of a trend, you know what I'm saying, trend hopper, then you're gonna try to find the latest trend. And maybe one of them trends might pop for you. Who knows, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to build something longevity, you know what I'm saying, and not the next thing that's popping and it's gonna be dead in a few months or years, you feel me? You gotta build an empire, you know what I'm saying, not a stable. So, yeah.
100. Is long term vision more important than short term buzz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cause you can pop right now, be dead by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But longevity, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can take care of people, you know what I'm saying? You can take care of yourself. You can do what you got to do the long term. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's the plan in life anyway, you know what I'm saying? Generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? For your kids, you feel me? You ain't trying to work no more.
Has streaming changed how people value albums?
Yeah, because people be fake buying streams and, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their way to the top and shit like that. So you just got to be unique and make sure your shit hit, you feel me? Be unique.
Are albums still important or are singles taking over?
I feel like it depends on who you are as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because some artists is better with singles than making a whole tape. You know what I'm saying? But then you got some who can make a whole tape but can't do singles. So it just depends on who you are.
Do artists need to perform live to be taken seriously?
Yeah. Because they need to see, you know what I'm saying? They need to see all that energy, you know what I'm saying? And see you in person and make sure, you know what I'm saying, everything real and, you know what I'm saying, get that feeling like and interact with the fans and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's how you build your, you know what I'm saying, fan base too.
Is music moving too fast for artists to fully develop?
No, because they always looking for the next trend, the next big thing. So it's gonna always be moving fast. You just gotta catch it at your time and at your speed.
What's one mistake you see artists make over and over again?
Signing fucked up contracts. Can't release no music. Gotta do some fucked up shit. Shit, that's about it.
100. What separates artists who last from artists who fade out?
Consistency and switching the flow and you know what I'm saying, finding creativity, you know what I'm saying, to stay alive, you know what I'm saying, and stay relevant. But then you also got the mother motherfuckers who just stay in the media because their music really ain't popping. So they trying to do everything and make, you know what I'm saying, different content to stay relevant, but that's how they end up failing because it's just not your time no more, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's just meant.
That's real. That's real. What's something artists need to hear but don't want to hear?
That shit ain't hitting, big bro. That shit ain't hitting, brother. You know what I'm saying? That ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be the one in the group to be the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bitch. Be a promoter, goddamn. Be the engineer. Be the nigga that fucking set up shows or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta play a part. So everybody can't be the big rapper. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to stay in the lane and keep it, you know what I'm saying? Do what we do.
What's the biggest myth about the music industry?
These niggas ain't your brothers. They'll fuck around and take you over, you know what I'm saying, to their cribs and you know what I'm saying, and saying that they brothers and they gonna have you for life. But then, bitch, you see what Diddy homeboys is. Boys ain't even show up to poop.
100.
Shit crazy. I ain't saying my partners, you feel me? My partners on there, you know what I'm saying? I know my partners riding, but I'm talking about for them other niggas, yeah, like all the ministry niggas, them niggas ain't your partners, man. They there for the business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they gotta work and clock in just like you gonna have to work and clock in, so bitch. Stay who what you came up with, you feel me, and ride that bitch to the end.
That's real. What's something people don't know about Tay Duece that they should know about Tay Duece?
Try my motherfucking star, nigga. Tough fuck. And if you can't see it, you better believe it. Real deal. It's a legend in the making, man. No bad.
What does success really look like to you as an artist?
Shit. Overcoming all the obstacles I done did in this life. Sitting back, chilling. Ain't gotta worry about no money, no stress, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And just enjoying the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? Success is me getting out the streets, you feel me? Me living somewhere in the hills somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't technically gotta live in the hills. I could be living in a gated community somewhere, just, you feel me, on some outskirt shit. But at the end of the day, success has been me beating anything that I had troubles with. So, you know what I'm saying? Anything that I had troubles with, anything that I was trying to overcome, any problems that I have, once I beat it, bitch, it's success. You know what I'm saying? Once I make it to the top, success. You know what I'm saying? Once I get that new car, success. You know, a new crib, success. Everything will be successful. You know what I'm saying? Green light. Fuck, nigga. You feel me? So, yeah. That's what that is.
That's real. That's real.
You feel me?
Okay, final question. What do you see for Tay Duece in 2026? What do you see for Tay Duece in 2026?
Shows, fucking I'm trying to audition for movies, bitch, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. You can see, bitch. New album on the way. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, man. I don't want to spill too much. You just got to see it. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow the journey with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is in God's plans. You know what I'm saying? It's in God's hands. You feel me?
That's real. That's real. Well, Tay Duece, my brother, it's been a pleasure having you on Villain TV, my brother, for real.
Yes, sir. I have pleasure you having me, man.
For real. I definitely want to bring you back on the platform, too.
For sure.
Definitely. Drop your Instagram and your social medias for them, too, as
Hey,
well.
man, it's going to be Tay Duece on all platforms, but it's Tay, Tay .Duece, you feel me? Underscore, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say long live Vato, man, because long live Vato, man. Long live all the bros, man. For sure. You want to look at my music? Tay Duece, you know what I'm saying? Duece. Go check it out.
Yes, sir. Check my brother out. Tay Duece, Tayduece.
For sure.
_ Check my brother out. Yes, sir. Taste Duece, my brother. Love.
Love, man.